parents, they were in different generations, both great people, but they saw the world differently. Perhaps this is why I can teach law, or at least I think I can teach law, because I can see the competing arguments all the time, right? And they were from different generations. And they ended up separating, and that was a surprise. And that was a surprise because in that era, in that day, in that time, appearance always mattered. But I would say that, and the adults in the room, those my age, you would know that that was a different era where people didn't divorce. People stayed together, right? And people would just kind of stay at it or work it out. And divorce wasn't nearly as prevalent as it is today. And so that left me, confused. These two people that I thought from infancy had all the answers and you could go to, and they're your parents, didn't see eye to eye anymore. And you can feel, and I felt broken and angry and confused. For many children of divorce, there can be feelings of abandonment, betrayal. And I suppose at times I felt all of those things. And I didn't believe in necessarily the rules anymore. I thought that maybe, maybe life was just unfair. And at that, young age, that's certainly the way you feel. And your feelings are not rational. And I knew my feelings were real, right? And always there. And then explaining that. And so from being in a family where expectations were important and appearance was important, right? The lawn needed to be mowed and the things needed to appear to be in good order. And in some ways, it was almost more important that things appear to be in order than if they were in order. And that was not unlike a lot of my friends in that era, right? But that wasn't a happy surprise. And one of the things I learned from it was that life isn't fair, and it's through adversity. I think Einstein, among others, great writers, and a lot of literature is based on the idea that adversity introduces us to who we are. It introduces us to ourselves. And until and unless you've really been tested and broken, you don't really know who you are at the deepest levels. And so I had to figure some of that out as a teenager.